In today's Face Out Circle, chicken taquitos, we're going to check out those nutrition facts, we're going to see what the additives are, and we're going to find out which one tastes the best. Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Brand Face Off. Let's get right into this chicken taquito thing. I've never had these before. Just a reminder to everyone, there is no links below here. I'm not selling this food, not selling. No links below. If you want to check out where this is at, you're going to have to find it. Walmart, Meijer, Kroger, Aldi's, one of those places. Let's get right into this now. We have Jose Ole chicken taquitos. We have Queso Mamita chicken taquitos. This is an Aldi's brand. We have Delamex chicken taquitos. And we have Great Value chicken taquitos, a Walmart brand. So let's check out those nutrition facts, and let's start with serving size.
Serving size. Jose Ole has 2 taquitos per serving. Great Value and Delamix 3. And Casa Mamita has 4 taquitos per serving. Calories. Casa Mamita has 170 calories. Jose Ole 220. Great Value 270. And Delamix has 380 calories per serving. Total fat and saturated fat. Casa Mamita has 5 grams of total fat, 1.5 grams saturated. Jose Ole 10 grams total, 2 grams saturated. Great Value 11 grams total, 3 grams saturated. And Delamix has 19 grams of total fat with 4 grams saturated per serving. Cholesterol. Great Value and Jose Ole have 15 milligrams of cholesterol. Delamix has 20. And Casa Mamita has 40 milligrams of cholesterol. Sodium. Casa Mamita has 390 milligrams of sodium, Jose Ole 470, and Great Value and Delamix has 510 milligrams of sodium per serving. Total carbs. Casa Mamita has 21 grams of total carbs, Jose Ole 26, Great Value 31, and Delamix has 41 grams of total carbs per serving. Total sugars and added sugars all have 0 sugars or less than 1 gram. Protein. Jose Ole has 8 grams of protein, Great Value and Delamix 10 grams, and Casa Mamita has 11 grams of protein per serving.
Now, let's look at those additives, and we're going to focus on the cautionary additives.
Biofood. All have biofood. Additives. Cautionary additives.
All are high in one form of sodium or another, or a combination of sodiums and sulfates. Now, health concerns from excessive sodium intake are high blood pressure, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and kidney disease. Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Brand Face Off Taste Test. Which taquitos, chicken taquitos, taste the best? Don't know, we're going to find out. I'm hungry too. That means everything's going to taste good when I'm hungry. I know the first one will probably taste good because I'm hungry. Did you say you're hungry 3 or 4 times already? Yeah. Anyways, I've never had taquitos before. I say that about a lot of things, but a lot of things I don't. I make my stuff at home. So I haven't ever had these. I do eat lumpias. If you're from the Philippines, or you know someone from the Philippines, they make lumpias, which are kind of like these. They're not a tortilla shell, but they're really good. So they remind me of lumpias. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So let's get right into this, eating this stuff up. Okay, here we go. We got Delamex, Cocina. Oh, I'm sorry. Chicken and cheese taquitos. All right, let's check these out. I put these in the 3 different ways you can do it. You can do air fryer, you can do it in microwave, which they don't recommend, and do it in the oven. So oven, you get crispy. The fryer, you get the air fryer, you get crispy. Same temperature, 400. So the air fryer is, of course, less. 6 minutes, 6 to 10 or something like that. And the oven one, which I did in the oven. I like the oven. I mean, I'm old fashioned. I like that oven. I'm old fashioned. So that's usually what I'll use. So I put it in there it said 10 to 12. I put it for 12 and it wasn't crispy enough. It says until they kind of look kind of brown or the way you like them. Because you're just heating them up. That's all. And I'm like, I put in there probably for 15 minutes at least. Anyways, that's it for me. So Delamex, here we go. Chicken and cheese taquitos. Got that familiar Mexican spices in there. It's good. Very good. I told you the first one's going to taste good. There's a couple other taquitos out there than these, the 4. But I run on taste test. If you want to do a legitimate taste test, and I really do. I mean, I haven't tasted this before, so I don't know what they taste like. This is my first time trying them. My wife actually had them. She goes, "When are you gonna make those taquitos?" I'm like, "I'm not ready yet." Oh, well, I said I can make the taquitos for you, but I can't have them. So I made the taquitos for my wife. You're welcome, honey. What's a guy gonna do? Anyways, so I've never had them before, and like I say, because I cook all my stuff at home. So let's jump right into the chicken taquitos. Great value. But what I was saying about that is they say if you're doing a taste test, four is about your limit for taste test because anything after that's going to start tasting the same. So you might see stuff out there. I tasted 35, which is great and that's fun. That's fun to do. But that taste starts getting like no matter how much you drink. So here we go. Great value chicken taquitos, Walmart brand. Here we go. Mm, they're a little crispier. I don't think you hear that. It was crispy. Didn't have that Mexican when you got that Mexican chili powder, all the Mexican spices. It didn't taste as much on that first bite on this one though. There we go. There we go. I got into it. I was trying to make them myself. I wonder how that'd be. Stuff like this. I do. Like I said, I make the stuff at home myself, my own food. But stuff like this, I'll have something in the freezer in case. I just you just couldn't that day, and you just got to throw in something there, something to eat. So that's usually what I do when I buy stuff like this. But it's not my main staple because a lot of this has sodium. If you look at the ingredients, loaded with sodium, and that's not good for you. Gut disruptors, it messes around your insides, and a lot of people have. I mean, Crohn's and irritable bowel and whatever else they have that your stomach just gets upset about all the time. So a lot of it's in the food, and they say got one thing. This is interesting. Listen to this. I got this at the if you don't mind this little thing, Epic Times. I'm not selling it. I got a sample of Epic Times newspaper, and it says how to decode food labels and ingredients. This thing is awesome. Oh my gosh. Tells you all the ingredients that they stick in there because now the government's going to start taking away. Walmart said they're going to start taking away some of those food dyes. Um, but get this about the sodiums. This was in a paper here. Get this: 70% of Americans get their sodium from processed food, not from the salt shakers. So I thought that was very interesting. A general population, now the recommended daily intake of sodium, the general population is 2,300 milligrams, which is a teaspoon. That's not a lot, right? And if you're higher at risk, like high blood pressure, heart disease, disease, stuff like that, you need less sodium, less, least as possible. Consider it's in all this stuff. And that is 1,500 milligrams. So, cut in half. So, but I found that interesting, and a lot of it's not from the salt shaker because people say, "Oh, I don't want to use salt." But if you're doing this stuff and you're doing packaged stuff, they have sodium. I mean, they have to keep it lasting as long as it does for the length of time you have it. It's the unfortunate, but like I said, for a quick meal, they're not bad. Okay, Jose, enough of that. Are you on a soapbox or something? What do you think? No one's listening to me. No one's listening. Okay, let's get back to this. Chicken taquitos and flour tortillas. Looks like I wrapped up a tortilla right in there, doesn't it? Jose Ole taquitos. I think are they all flour taquito flour? I don't know. Monterey Jack in this. This is a flour one. This one is I believe that's flour. I can't read it. I can't find it right off the get go here. But anyways, we're not talking about this. We're talking about you, taquitos, Jose Ole. I'm sorry. Let's try this. It seems like it got a lot more stuffing in it. But I'm telling you, so far that Delamix is the one with the punch with the Mexican flavor in it. This one, it tastes a little salty to me. So that was good too. Good too. A bit saltier than I thought of the other two. Um, ah. Pow. Okay, here we go. Aldi's Casa Mamita. Listen to me. I'm sorry. I'm slaughtering that. Chicken and cheese taquitos, fresh corn. Oh, these are corn. Everyone else is flour, and I think this is flour. Everyone else is flour, and this one is corn. Interesting. Because I usually go with flour shells. Like if I'm going to get a burrito or a taco or enchiladas, I'll usually get a flour. I like the flour shell. I like the softer shell. I like the harder shell of a corn flour, corn tortilla. No one cares. I do. Okay, here we go. Let's try this one. Case Mamita, Aldi's brand. You can definitely taste the corn difference in this, because that one is flour then. You can taste the corn difference because you know what it tastes like? Corn checks. Or bugles. You ever had bugles? It's like the bugle, corn bugles. Tastes like corn bugle. We used to have bugles when I was younger. We used to have bugles and flying yellow zonkers. Those are the two things we used to have. Okay, so Casa Mamita, Aldi's brand, a little drier than the other ones. Didn't have the punch of some of the other Mexican flavor tastes. But here we go. We got to take two away. But before we do that, we have to see how much these buggers cost, because everything's expensive in the store. Is the guy going to tell anyone that? No. You don't have to tell anyone that. Quit telling people that. Well, I remind someone. Here we go. Great value is 16 for $4.98. Delamex is 16 for $6.12. Jose Ole is 15 for $6.46. In Casa Mamita, you get 20 out of there for $5.65. So, Casa Mamita, of course, is the cheapest one, 20 for $5.65. And then you got 16 here for $4.98 for the great value. So, a couple of bucks more, dollar more, whatever, but I guess it's your taste, what you like. You want to pay for what you want to buy something, you go, I hate this, but it's cheaper. Sometimes you have to do that, and I get it. I do get it, believe me. I get it. So here we go. We're going to take two away of these. Two away. Mind you, I did like those. Those were good. I mean, I like. I'm going to try to make those myself, actually. So we're going to take two away. We're going to take the. Sorry, we're going to take the chicken taquitos Case Mamito away. They were a little dry. They were in a corn shell, and the corn shell actually tasted different after eating all the flour ones. It was like, well, that's different. So maybe that was a negative for that. I don't know. But anyways, the next one I'm going to take is going to be the Great Value. I'm going to get rid of the Great Value one. I mean, it was good, but it just wasn't. I got to take two away, right? Isn't that the way the game plays? It's the way the game plays, isn't it? Is that the way the game's played? There's no one over there to talk to. Okay, here we go. We got two left. We got Delamex and we have Jose Ole. Jose Ole and Delamix. Jose Ole, that's a familiar brand. I mean, they got a lot of stuff. Delamix, I never heard that before. But like I said, there's other ones, but these are the four that I have. And I'm going to have to tell you which one I like. And I already know. Maybe if you're following through, you might already know. So, what? My winner's going to be. So Delamex is my winner. Yes, I like it. It's good. The other ones were good too, but this one I like the best because it's crispier shell and it had a nice flavor to it. Light flavor, so it's not really heavy. So maybe you're someone who doesn't necessarily like Mexican food that much. This has kind of a lightness to it, whereas it's not going to overdo it. We're like, oh, don't like it. This is, this you might get by with eating it that way. But other than that, I liked it. Tastes very good. So that's it. Delamex is my winner. Hey everyone, thank you very much. Did you see that thing over there? It's not a finger, it's a thumb. Could you like the video, or maybe you have share it? I don't know. If you want to create an enemy, share my video. What are you watching that junk for? It's gonna rot your mind. Doom scrolling. Anyways, I don't know what that means. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. Check out my other videos. They're up here somewhere. Thank you very much.